right, so you want to be an Uber and Lyft driver, rideshare driver in 2023. I'm Ron for the rideshare culture, and I want to talk about it. I'm going to talk about it with you guys. Right now, we're looking at the market, just seeing that Facebook is laying off people, Facebook is laying off people. Who else? Amazon is laying off people. Jay Powell, who is the federal chair, is raising interest rates. People are spending less money on different things. Those people, major corporations are literally cutting money to try to see what they could cut, and they're cutting jobs. What does that mean? Maybe more people going into rideshare. So if you're one of those people, white collar job, maybe you make 80,000 or more. Blue collar job, maybe you make it 40,000 or more. This video may be for you. This is just my opinion. I'm a 7-year Uber and Lyft driver. I can show you my Uber profile now, and I think I should. Never showed my profile, and I want to show you my profile now. Okay. 10,842,000 trips, right? 7.5 years. Okay, 7.5 years. Alrighty, on this rideshare game in Uber. So, and Lyft is the same thing because I did it at the same time. So I got to experience in rideshare. So I would answer this question to say, should you do it? Hey, if you need to make extra money, go ahead, get in your car and drive. But you want to do some things first that I want to talk to you about. So here's what I think that you should do. You need to know your city. You need to know your city so you can strategize. If you drive from home to work, you kind of already have an idea about your traffic pattern, your traffic flow, and your shortcuts of how to get home, right? So maybe you work, I'm going to use the Miami market, for example. Maybe you work in Miami, but you live in Fort Lauderdale. You know you have to take I-95. I don't know if you guys can see that over there. You may not be able to see it, but right in front of us, there's a bunch of cars going. I'm not sure if you can see that, but that's I-95. And you know that the traffic around 3 or 4 o'clock is brutal, so you don't drive around that time, right? Because you know heavy traffic causes you to drive longer. And you don't want that to be as an Uber driver. You want to be getting the shortest trip possible. Nowadays, shortest trip possible for more money. That's the idea that you want. So kind of keep that in mind. Shortest trip possible for more money as much as you can. Alrighty? Uber and Lyft will throw you a lot of bonuses as a new driver. You want to take advantage of those. Now, if you're a part-timer, meaning that you already have a job, you know, maybe you work at the schoolhouse or you work, I don't know, you're a doctor, nurse, whatever, they kind of, you may not be able to make the guarantee as much, but if you're off on the weekend, you could kind of definitely get that if you're able to. So I would say for those who are full-time, meaning you want to do this full-time, maybe you're in transition to getting another job, but you know you just got laid off the first job. If you're full-time, take advantage of the guarantee, take advantage of the promotions that Uber and Lyft gives you. You want to make that money as quick, as fast as you can. Alrighty? You want to have both apps. You want a multi-app. So not only do you want to just get Uber, you want to get Lyft. Of course, you got to have yourself a vehicle, right? And it doesn't really matter the ride type because you don't want to buy a car for the ride type. And what I mean by ride type, Uber X, Uber XL, that's a ride type. Uber Premier or Uber Black is a ride type. Uber Select, those are ride types. So when you hear me say that, that's the type of product that the customer can select from the Uber customer app. Okay, so if you have a Honda Accord, you qualify. If you have a Honda Accord 2020, you qualify for Uber X, Uber Comfort, and Uber Eats. Okay, and Connect. You can do those things on there, and you can make strategies from that. Remember, I said know about your city, so let's go a little bit more about your city. Small events, big events. Your big events are your major concerts. Maybe Beyonce comes into downtown. I don't know if she's on tour, but maybe she comes in. Maybe you have your football game, Dolphins. Your basketball games, the Miami Heat. Smaller, baseball is not as big, but you still want to look at that too because those are guaranteed rides. Maybe you want to look at your hockey. Hockey is very big here in this part of Florida. We got the FLA arena. That arena, people go there to watch. They like it. You know, that particular type of venue for some reason tips more, in my opinion, that I've been driving there. But know your big events, okay? Small event, maybe the opera, a play, community event. The way you look for these things, Google it. You can go to Google, you can go to eventbrite.com, kind of filter out events, and kind of strategize with that. What I want to do is I want to show you like Google itself and how you can operate it along with Waze, so you kind of have an idea what to expect and how to use it to your advantage as a driver. You just don't want to drive everywhere just to make the money. I know that there are people who just drive just to drive and they make the money that way, but you want to be strategic in a way, especially you becoming a beginning driver. I would say have a notepad, write down your miles if you don't want to download apps yet. Mile IQ is a good app to download. So I would say, you could download that app to track your business miles. So when you happen to maybe do taxes for the next year, at least you're ready and you're documenting everything. Keep your costs low. I want to show you something. I want to show you my little spray that I have here. Sure Sense. And you can't really see because the sun is really glaring at it. Okay, $1.25 at Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree is your best friend. Okay. You could get microfiber cloths for $1.25. You don't have to get the most expensive thing. Make sure your car is clean, okay? Make sure you wipe your car down. Make sure your outside is clean. If you got a black car, make sure that's clean. If you got a white car like I do right now, make sure that sucker's clean. But let me explain this to you. Here's a trick real fast. Clean your windows. If your car is dirty, at least your windows look better than what the outside looks like. The body paint kind of gives the illusion that you have a clean car. Make sure your interior is clean. Vacuum it out. Sweep it. I have a brush that I bought from Dollar Tree. $1.25. Sweep the carpet. Make sure the inside is clean, even if it's an Uber X customer. Alrighty? I'm saying all this in one video, but what I would like to do is maybe in the future I'll try to put everything in separate videos so you guys can know like what to do. But I hope this encourages you if you want to be an Uber and Lyft driver, okay? Also, I would say go into Facebook groups, right? You can ask questions there. Some drivers are toxic. They are, but please remove that noise. There are people in there that are willing to help you, especially if you don't know your area. If you are a work-at-home person, you may want to definitely go into these groups so you can learn where you live, and then you kind of have an idea where you can go to make the money. So if you're thinking about being an Uber and Lyft driver in 2023, go ahead and click the link in the description below, my referral link. Of course, I get something and you get something as well. And of course, if you got any questions, you can actually email me, ubermiamiguy@gmail.com, ubermiamiguy@gmail.com. I do see that there are going to be more people trying to get into rideshare, and they're going to go with their head just going in and not having any type of training. And I think you guys may need just a little bit of training, not a lot, because you're going to make your own decisions regardless of whatever anybody else says, and that's a good thing, right? You're going to be independent because you will be an independent contractor. You could just take whatever the skeletons that I give you, and you could build the skeleton yourself. But anyway, with that being said, this is Ron from the Rideshare Culture. Thank you very much, and I will see you guys later. Peace.